had some Halloween hauls to film, and if I didn't have enough stuff to show you already, I got a knock at the door just as I'm about to start filming, and I got some clothes through the post. So basically on the weekend I got an email telling me that there was free next day shipping with boohoo.com, and I was pretty excited because I'd heard from TheMoonandStars that they have got some Halloween themed clothing, and I haven't really bought much Halloween themed clothing this year. I did get a t-shirt from Asda. That's pretty much it. I've kind of saved my money more for kind of decorations and clothing, so I thought I'd give it a check out, and if it's got free next day delivery, that sounds absolutely perfect. Basically I got on there and I had like 10 minutes to choose stuff, and I didn't get there in time, and then straight away as soon as that offer ended, another one started for more free delivery, so I was like, okay, so I just rushed around for no reason. But I went to go check out, and I had like a look at how much I get off the delivery and how much I get off if I use my student discount, because you can only choose one, and the student discount I actually got 20% off, so it was a little bit more money that I got off compared to the free shipping. Again, I'm going to rave about the same app. It's called UNiDays. I will put all the information down in the description like I did before. It has loads and loads of discount codes for like high street stores, restaurants, and you can get online codes and also like physical codes to show them when you're buying things. So I found like a student discount code for 20% off like anything at boohoo.com, and I was so excited. So they had loads of really nice clothing, and there was a lot of really pretty dresses. There was loads of stuff which I wanted, but as I have mentioned before, I am a student, I don't have much money at all, so I have to be very selective and pick things which I can really get a lot of use out of. So one thing which pretty much straight away took my eye is this top. I don't know if you can see it very well. It says Scary Movie and Chill, so it's a play on the Netflix and chill whole kind of thing. I find like Netflix and chill t-shirts very obnoxious, but when I saw this one I thought like this was so me. Because although I'm definitely a Netflix kind of person, I mainly use Netflix for one series and 2 scary movies, so I thought a bit more applicable to me. And also it's like perfect for Halloween because of course it is like scary horror film movie time, although that is kind of me all year, so I thought I could wear this all year. Basically this top is meant to be a nightie, so I actually have like a few kind of night dresses. I do find them very comfortable to sleep in, especially around summertime. I do have just a plain grey one, which is my absolute favourite one because it's not too clingy, but I did buy one from New Look last year which is white with a bat on it, and it's very similar to this one, which I've been looking for a black one. I will insert a clip of what this one looks like on now. As you can see, it is extremely short, so I definitely meant for either sleeping in or for layering.
Alright, and I can get a little deeper. Alright, and I can go a little further. Alright, why don't you come a little closer when it's alright?
So right now I am not just sat here as if I'm in my pajamas. I am layering this with a skirt. Honestly, it is super easy to layer just because it's just like a plain t-shirt with a little bit of extra fabric. I do prefer longer t-shirts anyway, just find them easier to wear with other things, and I just thought this was perfect. So the quality of this t-shirt, when I opened it I was a little bit shocked isn't the right word. It didn't feel like how I expected it to feel. From the picture it looked like almost a heavy cotton pajama kind of feeling top, but when I got it, it felt very plasticky is the right word, I guess. Silky material. It's a very thin material, as you may have seen from the video. It's almost see-through, but when you got it on it's not too bad, but I feel like you have to be kind of cautious about what you wear with it. And it's very stretchy. I got mine in a size large. I'm generally flicking between a medium and a large at the moment, but I thought I'd get a large because for some reason I thought it would make it longer, but as you could probably see it definitely didn't make it that much longer. But it does mean I've got a little bit of excess fabric, but to be honest, if I had got the medium size I think it would have been slightly too clingy to be wearing as like an everyday t-shirt, because I do like to hide a little bit under my t-shirts. But the material I have grown to really like. I've been wearing this all morning and I'm just like in love with it. It's very lightweight. It's definitely, I feel like, would be so comfy to sleep in. It's like the softest material ever. It's not the kind of material that's too like sturdy, and although it's clingy, it's not very like a hot, sweaty, clingy sort of feel to it. The actual writing itself. So So the writing is written in this sort of like block bubble writing, and it does have little drips of blood, which gives it a very Halloweeny look, but for me this makes it the perfect all-round t-shirt, and it is big enough, I feel, to read. I feel like sometimes you get texts which are too small and you can't read them without kind of staring right into someone's boob, and it's not so big that it takes up too much of the t-shirt. I feel like the writing is a perfect size. It is a kind of transfer, so it's not actually in the material itself, it's been stuck on. This is something which I feel will probably come back and bite me, because kind of transfers, they can go sticky, they can kind of crumble and start to peel off, and it doesn't feel like the nicest quality of transfer, but as of yet I can't see any cracking. Sometimes you get a transfer where it will literally crack before you've even washed it or worn it, but it seems to have held quite nicely. It almost looks as if it's kind of painted on there. But I am quite pleased with this, and I feel like because of the writing and the theme of this top, if it does go crackly or start to peel or anything, it will just kind of add to the whole scary movie theme. So this night dress or slash everyday top, it cost £10, but I got 10% off, so I got it for £9. I feel like it's probably, quality wise, maybe not worth the amount of money you pay for it, but I feel like this kind of theme is a little bit harder to find. It's not so much like, you wouldn't really find it in like a gothic section, I don't feel. You may kind of find it on a horror site, but I feel like it's kind of a little bit of a niche market, so I can understand why it's a little bit more expensive. 20% off, I completely justified buying myself this gift. So the next thing I got was actually from the men's section, and it is this t-shirt, which I absolutely love so much. I saw this on the man and I was like, this would look just as good on a woman. I looked for a woman's version, but I couldn't find it, and to be honest, I do kind of prefer men's t-shirt anyway. I feel like they've got a much more forgiving cut to them. I find my body is a little bit of a weird proportion, so it's usually kind of difficult to find anything that kind of fits me right, so I tend to just go for a man's top because it generally turns out okay. And it is quite literally just a black t-shirt with some cobwebbing on the top. The only thing I was a little bit disappointed isn't the word, I wasn't expecting it, is the fact that there is cobwebs on either side of the sleeves, but on the back there is nothing, so it just kind of ends. So I guess with this kind of top, I'd probably be wearing it with a cardigan or a hoodie or a jumper, just because I feel like I love the way it looks with all the kind of cobwebs hanging down. I'm not too keen on the fact that it just sort of ends and finishes, so if you're wearing a cardigan or something, you'll never see this anyway. Both of these items as well, they aren't actually from companies within boohoo.com, they are literally just from the company boohoo.com, and it is from the section which is just called man. So there you go, it's from the men's section, and I did get this one in a size medium. I was kind of like umming and ahhing whether or not I wanted a medium or a large, because as I said, I do flip between the two sizes, but I thought for a t-shirt, especially a man's one, I'll just go for a medium, and I'm glad I did. It is definitely like more on the snugger side compared to if I got a larger one, but I don't feel like it's too tight that I can't like comfortably wear it. And I feel like because it's slightly tighter, the spiderwebs look a little bit more effective. They don't kind of just look like they end, they kind of look like they're sort of draping over my boobs and then slowly trailing off down the side.
Push it up, alright. Push it up, alright. I can go a little further, alright. And I can get a little closer, alright. And I can go a little further, alright. And I can get a little deeper when it's alright. Push it up, alright. Push it up, alright.
I'm really pleased with the quality of this. This was £8, and then of course I got my 20% discount on top of that. So it was £6.40, I think. Don't stab me if I'm wrong. But I was pretty pleased with this, and again, it seems like a really nice quality. This one, when I felt it, I thought, yes, this is how I expected this t-shirt to feel. It's a nice kind of cotton. It's not the thickest cotton you've ever seen. As you can see, it's a tiny bit sheer, but when it's on, you cannot tell. But the material is so nice and soft, and then the actual spiderwebs themselves, they are a transfer. However, this transfer seems a little bit more on there. It's a very nice feeling transfer. It's very soft. You can't really even feel any difference between the material and the transfer, whereas this one's a very kind of plasticky feel. So I am hugely impressed with the quality of this, and I feel like it's the perfect top to like wear with like jeans or a skirt, and it will go with jumpers and hoodies and cardigans. I feel like it's very versatile. Now it does come up quite high because it's your like traditional t-shirt, so I'm considering cutting a little bit out of here, but I'm a little bit unsure because there isn't really that much cobweb. As you can see, it does sort of trail off, so I don't want to cut too much of the cobweb design out and then end up with virtually no cobweb and lots of black material. So I'm not too sure yet, but this definitely has a lot of potential to become a very highly worn t-shirt. As I said, I was kind of umming and ahhing as to whether I wanted free next day delivery or 20% off with my student discount. I went for the 20% off and went for the standard delivery, which I believe costs around £2, £2.99, something along those lines. So it wasn't really that extortionate. I am like an absolute sucker for free delivery. But to be honest, I ordered this on Saturday and today is Monday and it got here. So in my eyes, it's almost like next day delivery because I didn't expect it to be delivered on a Sunday anyway. So it came really quickly, amazingly packaged, and I am just generally so pleased with the quality of these two items which I bought from BOOHOO. Obviously in the past I've only bought shoes from boohoo.com. I've never bought their clothing. I can generally say that from the bits I've bought, their clothing seems to be a good quality for the price you're getting, and also they seem to be quite true to size. As I said, I know that TheMoonandStars has made an order as well, some clothing, so it's definitely worth keeping a little bit of a lookout on her channel because I'm sure she'll be doing a haul on the things she bought. If you've got any questions or comments, please do leave them below. If it's sunny where you are, I hope you're enjoying the shade, and I will see you next time. Bye!